Hello, I hope you're well. My name is Chloe and today I'm going to be showing you what I'm packing for 4 months in South America. Now, when I was deciding what to pack for this trip, it was actually really hard because there's not a lot of information on what to pack when you're going all over. So I'm starting in Ecuador, working down through Peru, Bolivia, down through the Atacama Desert to Santiago in Chile. Then I'm flying down to Ushuaia and working my way back up Argentina. So it's going to be lots of hot and cold before going on to Buenos Aires, Brazil, Colombia, the Galápagos and Panama. So I'm going to be on beaches sometimes. I'm going to be hiking to glaciers. And obviously the Amazon is very humid and wet. So I'm going to be dealing with rain, sun, snow. So I had a lot to pack. And I also found when booking at the flights that to check a bag within South America is often more than the actual cost of the flight originally. So most of my flights within South America are going to be carry-on. So because of that, I am taking this bag. So this is my Rip Curl F-Flight 45 litres. I've used the same one, just a different pattern before, last year when I went backpacking, and I loved it. It's got wheels, which is great, but it also has these handles, so if you do need to carry it, you can. And it's got compression straps to hold it all in a bit. It does also have a padded pocket on the front, so you can put your laptop in if you want. However, I never have, and I probably never will because it's quite... I feel like this bag just gets thrown around a lot, and I wouldn't trust anything in there. But it opens up like a clamshell, which is great because then you can easily see all your stuff and it's so much easier to access. And I just prefer a clamshell bag over any other. Before this, I had the Osprey 40 litre, which everyone gets. And I just had enough of carrying it around. It's just so much better. Then for my backpack, I just bought this Matin 20 litre bag. I don't think it looks the best, but if it does the job, it's fine. It's got 3 compartments, so it's got a laptop compartment at your back, a middle compartment that's like the main compartment, and then a little one at the front. So we'll see how that lasts for 4 months, and if I recommend it, I'll let you know. And then in terms of clothes, I reckon I've got a lot of clothes. It was quite hard to fit them all in, so that may come back to annoy me later on when I can't buy anything else basically. So I have 3 of these Go Next packing cubes. I've used them for years, never had any problems with them, got them off Amazon. They are compression packing cubes, which helps squeeze it all in a bit. So I'm going to have one that will stay in my big bag that will have like the stuff that I won't reach for as much. And then I'll have 2 that will have all my other clothes split between. One will go in my main bag and one will go in my backpack because I have this irrational fear that I'll lose my big bag. So if that does happen, then I still have some clothes left. So in the first packing cube, I'll have a woolly hat, some gloves and a bikini. And then I have this thermal fleece, a thermal shirt, both from Decathlon. They're a little bit oversized, so I'm hoping they're okay, but I think they should be fine. Then I got this oversized cotton shirt for the Amazon, so hopefully I don't get attacked by mosquitoes. I've just got this dress for when I want to look a little bit nicer, and I think it will be good in the hot weather. And I've got 2 more bikinis, a pair of cycling shorts from Nike, and then I just have 3 cotton on vests. I got them last year in Australia. I don't know if you can still get them, but I love them. And then I have these Fabletics leggings. They're not classed thermal, however they're really thick and they do keep me warm. So these will be the leggings I'll use on my glacier hikes and stuff. And they've got pockets in the legs so I can put my phone and stuff if I just want it easily accessible. And then I've got a crop top, another dress. This one's really thin, so I think it'll be good for like a beach cover up. A Rip Curl crop top, just like a nice vest, a thinner pair of leggings, a basic crop top, a sports bra, a blouse, and then 2 pairs of shorts, just 1 pair of basic black denim shorts and 1 light blue pair of Levi's. And then on the plane I will be wearing some jeans, an oversized t-shirt and just my hoodie. So I think that should cover me. I do also have the other packing cubes that I've got my pyjamas, socks, underwear, that sort of stuff in. Obviously you don't need to see that. And yeah, then I have this Trespass Pack-A-Mac raincoat, and I got this puffer down jacket. I got it from Go Outdoors a couple of years ago. It's by like Peter Stormore, and I've managed to fit it in this old raincoat bag, so I can't get it out, but it's so warm and obviously it packs down really small. This doesn't actually fit in my bag though. I'll have to tie it to my backpack, which may be a sign that I've packed too much, but we don't have a choice. So, and then as for shoes, I'm taking 2 pairs of shoes. I was originally going to take hiking shoes as well, however I just could not fit them in, and I worked out that like max I'm going to be 2 weeks of like proper hiking that I'll need them for. So in the end I've just got these Nike Go Next trail runners. They're waterproof, they have trail bottom shoes, they're quite sturdy. So I'm hoping they will be okay. I do have thick socks for the colder places I'm going. If not, then maybe I can like rent some hiking shoes out there. But I didn't have enough space to pack extra shoes, so I'm just going to wear those on the plane. Yeah. And then the other ones are just my Ativas. They are quite well worn. I lived in them for like 3 months in Asia last year, but they're really comfy. They're obviously waterproof, and they're also good for boat trips when you need to get on and off the boat. They're great. So that's all of my clothes and shoes. Moving on to toiletries. I do have most of the stuff that will last for 4 months. However, things like toothpaste, sun cream, moisturisers, I'll have to buy along the way. So I'm doing bars for my shampoo, conditioner and body wash, as I am having to do carry on. So I have got some of these. I've got new bars of each of them, and then I have my spare bars. I find they last for about 2 months. So that should be enough. If not, I can just buy a normal shampoo and conditioner at the end and not have to carry it around. I have standard things like toothbrush, tampons, toothpaste, razor, hairbrush, that sort of stuff. I have this Dock and Bay hair wrap towel, which is great because it really helps dry your hair. And I find when it's like high humidity countries, just standing there in a body wrap towel, I feel like I'm just getting hot again and wet, and I don't really dry. So that definitely helps. And then I have this just tiny little microfiber face towel that I can put into this little pouch that's just attached. In terms of like medicines, I have this throat spray. I always find with aeroplanes, buses, hotels, hostels, all the air cons, I end up with a sore throat. So I've just got a little throat spray. I have bite and sting relief cream. This is just from Boots. Tea tree antiseptic ointment. I always end up cutting myself. Best to put that on it. And then head sun cream. I burnt my head really badly in Cape Verde a few years ago, and it's never been the same since. And I know I don't suit hats, so I found this scalp sun cream, and it honestly, I haven't found one better. So if you want head sun cream, get this one. I've also got face sun cream, face moisturisers. I've only got little bottles so I can bin them before I get on my first internal flight, because I already know everything isn't going to fit into the little plastic bag that you have to put it in. I have a little bit of sun cream left in this bottle that I'm hoping to use in Ecuador, and if anything's left, I'll bin it. My deodorant, I'm doing sticks, so I've got the Mitchum Women's Sticks. I've used these before and I found they're the only stick deodorant that actually works. A couple of razor heads. My face wash I've decanted into this 90ml sachet, and I've done the same with 2 of the sun creams, which is out of this bottle, so there's only a little bit left in that. And then I've just got this body butter. Honestly, I'll probably use that in less than 2 weeks, which is when my first internal flight is. Hand cream, nail polish and nail polish remover pads, lip balm and sun cream lip balm, a few hair bands, a few nail files and nail clippers, eyebrow tweezers, eyebrow brush, paracetamol, ibuprofen, allergy tablets. I've got a few cotton buds, cotton pads and a tiny little sewing kit, spot patches and a few teeth whitening that I've got left. As for makeup, I haven't got a lot of makeup. I've got a little mascara, a tiny little eyeshadow palette, a couple of tinted lip balms and half a tiny little perfume. It makes me feel fresher, putting a little bit of body spray on before I go out. And then I've also got a roll-on bug repellent. I find it works a lot better than the actual sprays, so I got roll-on. And then extra face sun cream, body lotion, face lotion, toothpaste. And then because I do obviously wear glasses, and when I'm travelling I like to wear contacts, so I can wear sunglasses, goggles a lot easier, or just not have to wear glasses. I have a lot of contact lenses. Now these will last me the whole 4 months, and they are daily contact lenses, so as the days go on they will go down. However, at the minute they are taking up a good chunk of my baggage. I do also have a shower towel. This is just another Dock and Bay really small towel, and a beach towel. So this is the large, this is the extra large. Okay then, so the last bit of stuff I'm going to show you is my miscellaneous. So I'm taking a foldable backpack. This one is the Tropic Feel Cruiser backpack. It folds out into a really good backpack with good support straps and stuff. Couple of extra locks. This is my Osprey rain cover from my old bag that I do still have, that I'm going to use on my little backpack. Sunglasses, travel adapter. This one does every country, it's really good. It's got 3 USB-C, 1 USB-A port, and then a fast USB-C. I have a phone waterproof thing. Snorkel. This is an inflatable dry bag, which is great because I can put everything in it, take it into the sea with me, and it will just float around. And it also helps people know where I am if I'm snorkeling, so hopefully I won't get hit by a boat. I have a sarong, which I guess could have been included in the clothing bag, but I just wrap my snorkel goggles in it so they don't get scratched. A diary. I like to record my travels. This one's half full, but I'm just going to buy a new one out there and hopefully I can get a nice design. Travel document. It's got all my vaccinations, my international driving permit, that sort of stuff. I have a first aid kit. Most people skip the first aid kit. I don't. I probably never will because it's got so much good stuff in. I've got all the standard allergy pills, paracetamol, ibuprofen. I've also got stuff to stop you going to the toilet and help you go to the toilet, which a lot of people forget. I've got plasters, bandages, blister plasters. I've also got rehydration sachets. Yeah, honestly, it's so small, but it's so handy and I definitely recommend you take one. I have a foldable shopping bag and some extra tissues. This is my door stopper. Most of the time I am going to be staying in hostels, however when I am in hotels, just give me an extra peace of mind to just have that. And then in my backpack, just to like easily grab, inflatable neck pillow, eye mask, and a bag of earplugs, essential for overnight buses and hostels. And that is everything. I am obviously taking my technology stuff. That's different for everyone though, so I don't really know if I need to show that. I'm obviously going to take my DJI Action 4, which is what I'm filming this on, my laptop, and I have recently bought a drone, so hopefully I'm going to take that and not crash it. So yeah, that's everything. I'll pack it all away and show you how it all fits. Okay then, so I have packed it all up. It all fits at the minute. I haven't packed any of my electronics or anything because I'm not leaving for 3 days, so I just wanted to check it all fit. So as you can see here, we've got 2 packing cubes over here, my toiletries bag, the winter gloves and hat, and then I've just shoved a few of the extra toiletries. And then this side, I've just got my TVs at the bottom, towels here, snorkel, raincoat, extra backpack, water bag, and then in the middle here are my contacts. And then in my backpack, I have just packed my packing cube of spare clothes, sunglasses, 1 pack of contacts just to be safe, my adapter, and then my first aid kit has just gone in the side of my bag here, a rain cover in this side, and attached the big puffer jacket. So that is everything. If there's anything you think I'm missing or anything you think I should take out, please let me know in the comments. If not, thank you for watching, and if you want to watch some more of my videos in my upcoming trips, please make sure to subscribe.